Hello students, good morning. I am your educator Dolcy and today we are going to start the chapter number 2 from unit number 3, the cell, the basic unit of life. From that unit we are going to start the chapter biomolecules. Okay, so what are the biomolecules first? The biomolecules are those chemicals or molecules that are present in a living organism. As the word biomolecule represent, bio means living, molecule means chemical. So biomolecule comprises of all those chemicals which are found in living organism. Next term that we have to study is the biochemistry. So you must know the chapter which we are studying, it comes under the branch of biology named as biochemistry. Bio means living, chemistry means study of a chemical. So in biochemistry, those chemical or chemical reactions are studied which are occurring inside the body of living organisms. So the definition of biochemistry is, it is the science dealing with the chemicals and physiochemical reaction occurring inside the body of living organisms and all their life processes. So the life processes like digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion, all these are related with biomolecules or the excretion and synthesis of the biomolecules. So in biochemistry, all those life processes and all those vital chemical reactions which are necessary for the survival of a living organism are studied under the branch of biology called biochemistry. The next term from this chapter is the cellular pool. Cellular means inside the cell, pool means the chemical. So the cellular pool represents the collection of all those different kinds of biomolecules, compounds and the ions which are present in the cell. The biomolecules like proteins, amino acids, carbohydrates, lipids, enzymes, hormones and many more. Compounds like NaCl, MgCl2, CaCO3, bicarbonate, H2SO3 and many more. And the ions primarily which are responsible for maintenance of polarity in around the plasma membrane like sodium positive, potassium positive, calcium 2 positive, magnesium 2 positive, chlorine negative and other ions. Ions are those which carry some kind of charge on their cells. As now we become familiar with the cellular pool, that what the cellular pool is. So we must know that what are the phases of cellular pool, means the constituent found in the cells occur in which phase. So the phases of cellular pool are of two types. First one are aqueous and second one are non-aqueous. As you know, aqueous means water and non-aqueous means not related to water. So aqueous phase contain all those chemicals which can be dispersed in water. Aqueous chemicals are those which can be dispersed in water, means which are soluble in water. And non-aqueous chemicals are those which can never be dispersed in water, means they are not soluble in water. So they must be deposited in various structures like chromatin, that is your DNA, in the form of threads, your cell wall of plant cell and plasma membrane of each and every living cell's lining. Okay, as you know, cell wall is absent in animal cell, so it is not the characteristic feature of an animal cell, while it is present in plant cell, fungi and bacteria. And cell membrane is characteristic feature of each and every living cell. Okay, so after we become familiar with aqueous and non-aqueous phases of solution, means if can be dispersed in water, then it is said to be aqueous, or if not dispersed in water, it is said to be the non-aqueous. The aqueous solution then can be of two types depending upon the size of the particles dispersed in water. Means They can be homogeneous. Homo means same, genus means concentration. If the concentration of the constituents is same throughout the cellular pool or the solution, that kind of aqueous solution is said to be homogeneous. Or if the concentration is higher in one part and lower in other, means it is not same at all places. It is said to be the heterogeneous. The homogeneous aqueous phase of cellular pool comprises of the particle whose size is less than 1 nanometer. As the size is very small, so they can be completely soluble and they form a true solution. As you know, when you dissolve NaCl, that is your common salt, in water, it get completely dispersed or solubilized in the water, and then you are not able to see the molecules of NaCl in water. That kind of solution is said to be true solution, and when you taste that solution, the concentration of salt is the same in every sip of yours. Okay, homo means the same, genus means the concentration. If the concentration is same throughout, it is said to be the true solution. Second one is said to be the heterogeneous solution. Hetero stands for different, genus means concentration. If the size of particle is not too small that it can be completely solubilized in the given solution, that kind of solution is said to be the heterogeneous. Okay, if the concentration is not same throughout the solution is said to be heterogeneous. Only if the particle size is between 1 to 100 nanometer. Means if the size of the particles that we are going to disperse in the solution is large, they will not solubilize completely and then lead to formation of heterogeneous phases of cellular pool. Heterogeneous phase of cellular pool, that is non-aqueous, it is of two types further: crystalloids and colloids. Crystalloids, when they can form true solution on complete dissolution or on increasing temperature, means their solubility can be increased by increasing temperature, or they can be solubilized completely, but they take more time than the homogeneous solutions. And then are the colloids, which are not at all soluble. They can produce Tyndall effect, means when you pass light through these kind of solution, they scatter the light and the path of the light will become visible to you. So colloidals are those which have large particle size and they can never form homogeneous solution, so they will always form colloidal solution, that is said to be the heterogeneous. Next, we must be familiar with this, that in the cell, whether cells or in non-living matter which is similar to us, means in living and non-living matter which kind of constituents are similar. So all the elements given below are present both in non-living and living matter of the ecosystem: hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, sodium, calcium, magnesium and silicon. As we have studied in our 10th class, we are familiar with all these elements. Okay, so today is just an introductory lecture with the chapter Biomolecules. In tomorrow's lecture, we will start up with a complete description of all those kind of biomolecules which are found inside the human body, their classification, their structure. My motto for starting up this chapter first is that you first become familiar with the level of your class and as well the basic chapter of the syllabus. When you become familiar with biomolecule, then all other chapter will be easy for you. Thank you.